Yes, sir.
Hello, everyone.
Boop, 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 boop.
Welcome back to Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc.
Mm-hmm.
Copyright Spike Chunsoft Company Limited. All rights reserved.
Yeah.
Okay, I sound marginally better than I did last time. Sorry, guys. I'm like super paranoid because I've gone back through the VODs and for some reason my audio in the old ones sounds like quieter in this than it did in Umineko, and so now I don't know what to think anymore about like doing my audio. So let me know like if I sound louder or quieter than normal now and if I need to do anything with that because I've been fiddling with my audio settings. But regardless, welcome back. Look who's on the title screen, guys. You can't see my I don't have a cursor here, so you can't, but I'm like, if I did have a cursor, I would be like rubbing around like her nose right now, I think. It's Junko.
Yeah.
There's no way. There is no way I'm quiet again. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. I think that you just have hearing problems. There's no way.
No.
I lowered my audio settings by 2 decibels today. I'll do it again. Just a little bit, though, not much.
Junko do be filled with holes.
I understand that.
Probably could have chose better wording. Oh,
Well, without further ado. Today's a big day. We're going to get into our first trial today.
Yeah. We gotta play detective. We gotta go around finding clues. And we gotta prove our own innocence. Because we're like
Hi, Junko.
suspect number 1 right now.
Sorry, I'm vibing to the music. All right, let's get right on it. We got all of our dialogue exhausted, and we're free.
Time to go investigate.
First thing I need to do... Oh, never mind. Okay, thanks for saying exactly what I was about to say, Makoto. Thanks.
I mean, you were on the same wavelength.
The entire stream is quiet. I'm gonna kill. Taryn, are you sure your desktop audio isn't, like, low? Because you're saying I'm quiet, but, like, sometimes my audio is peeking into the red right now while I'm talking. So I'm thinking that's not a good thing. Anyways, sorry. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. That's what I was going to say, first things first, I think I should go back to the room. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. God, they're going hard on that. I don't even know. I think that's a trumpet.
It beats me.
Holy moly! I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Alright. We're back here. Now all the bozos are here.
Now just press tab. Oh. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in!
But... what if it was a girl that did it?
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
What are you doing?
Oh, a little CG, a little CG.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it obvious? No, not really.
Gosh, his voice is...
I'm searching.
It's going up in pitch every
It
CG.
is, yeah. She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. What is she doing? She's pointing at the... Can I just look at, like, the floor?
Press tab. There you go, buddy.
There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that... No! What? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If I only heard something.
Wait. That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof.
I actually didn't remember that. Thank you for reminding me, Sakura.
So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there'd be no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Nice! Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
There you go.
Alright, well, thanks for that, Kyoko. Let me in. I should look around here first. Too late for that. I can check other spots later. Oh, he meant like in... What do you mean you should look around in here first? That's where she died.
He wants you to look around here first.
Okay. Bed. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Okay, nothing from that. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. You said that earlier. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? What? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off in parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you touch it just a little bit. Someone got gold hands.
Mm-hmm.
Replica
We
sword
caught
has been
you
added to the
gold-handed.
truth bullet section of your handbook. Called him King Midas. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly...
I was taking a drink I didn't expect. Okay.
Didn't expect to speak to
That's
the dead.
right. We'll have to trade keys.
Dang, just one sentence.
Yep.
When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? She opened the door like an idiot. Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. They were in the room already. Umineko style.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. Unless she was acting. So she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. That
Still
sheet.
gotta check the handle.
This is yep. And plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So, why are there scratches on the sheath? Perhaps someone was trying to use it to block? Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, what else? A lot. There's something behind the stand.
Oh, yeah.
It's the display stand the sword was on. Oh, okay. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Think again, bucko.
Yeah, try it again.
The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause, like, why the hell would we?
Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Someone could be saying they haven't opened their toolkit when they in fact have. Anything from this?
Camera!
A surveillance camera. Keep watching. What have I missed? What have I not done yet? The door? Is he just gonna say, I shouldn't leave yet? Yep.
Yep.
I should check the room first of all. What have I not hit? I got all three of these. Got the scratches there. Got the sheath. Talked to... Oops. I already looked at this. Okay. I talked to all three of them. Yup. Yup. Is it scratches on the wall? I haven't clicked the scratches on the wall. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Oh my god. It's the same thing. Yup. Yup.
True.
Yup. Okay. I already tried to go in the bathroom. The monitor? The monitors? Nope. Already did the key. Already did the drawer. Did that. Now can I go in here? Nope. What have I not checked yet that's keeping me here? Do I need to talk to one of them again?
Maybe.
Maybe Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. Quietly called her name, but...
The CG!
She pointing.
Isn't it no, I'm searching. Searching? Did you lose a contact or something?
You're stupid. Oh.
Oh.
But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
Are you a clean freak?
Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it?
Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Well, that just seems like a smart move. Now can I go into the bathroom? The bathroom. And on the other side of this door... Thanks for the reversal of the colors.
Yeah.
No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Untouched. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her. Her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. Didn't we did this like last stream? We went through all of this.
He doesn't want to give up, man.
I wanted to give up. You're wrong. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Finally, 3D bathroom space I can look at. Can I only...
Good luck taking a shower again.
Is that writing? L-E
Yep.
something? The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. Thanks. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... LOL?
I think it's numbers.
It's numbers. It's...
What?
Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? 11037.
Yeah.
What could that mean?
Good question.
11037. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure, and there's gold on it.
Oh.
But there's something sort of glittering on her wrist too, but it's not in her hand, it's on her as if it was rubbed on her. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? I mean, someone could have been like, I just want to break her wrist now. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Okay. Anything else? Toilet? Nope.
I think that's it.
Alright.
Oh, good luck to Makoto ever taking a shower in here again.
Yeah.
Would seem
It looks like you found it. Right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message.
I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It was as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
She really is burned. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? The numbers, Mason. Yes,
True.
Dine, it's my first time playing the game. It's not my my co-host here.
That's me.
He is Sherpaing me through the game. So this is my first experience with it.
True. I'm not playing. I'm just here to read with the characters and stuff.
Yep. 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them only by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result?
well,
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end, and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. If she's sitting that way and she's writing them by rotating her hand, which wrist was broken?
Her right wrist was broken.
And the way she was sitting, it would have been perfectly fine for her to do that with her left. It sounds like Yoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. I knew that was going to be important somehow. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit in the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Yoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. It's crooked.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whoever it was, whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? Maybe to break into the bathroom when the person they're trying to kill is hidden in the bathroom? I don't know.
Nope.
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. But if someone doesn't know how to open the door, they think it's locked. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while. Oh, so, I don't know why I read that in my normal voice. She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Only Sayaka. Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is...
So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she really was starting to get into all this.
I see.
And then that clears that up.
Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later.
I love her. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Burn, but she's not an omnipotent witch.
Yeah.
She's just a cat. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet sections of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else.
Alright.
I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Well, we already got from Mondo that we should probably check the trash room, so...
Yep.
Leave the area? Yes. Still not quite sure what the numbers mean, or what Kyoko was trying to imply by saying, with her orientation, something was going on there. Anything in the garbage room? There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past. Oh, God!
Oh.
Actually jump scared me.
Monokuma jump scares are really funny. Alright.
Hello, funny bear.
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Well,
Yep.
same thing. Yeah.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you
Got-
can't go any further.
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you
God,
can't go any further.
I think this one's broken.
Give me a new one.
Okay, that's good actually to know. There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Okay. Anything from the... It looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. I would assume it probably raises the gate, but it also looks like there's a little keyhole under it, so you probably have to have a key to be on cleaning duty to raise the gate. I thought I was on the door. I was not. Oh no.
There you go again.
No.
No.
Let me out. Get me out of here. Oh.
Okay. Next lead, sir. Where are you going? Whoa, it did a special spin.
There's only one place I remember seeing several knives out and open for people to grab.
The gymnasium.
Last thing we played in there was, and one's missing.
What do you mean?
There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Let me out of here. That's not the button to leave, Levi. That's not... Well, let's ask the first person who was out here. Aoi, do you know anything? Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night,
Excuse me?
and all the knives were still there.
What do you mean you went to the kitchen last night?
But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying... Well, also, I mean, I guess, okay, she could just be saying night as, like, later, because supposedly the dining hall is closed at a certain point.
Yeah, it could have just been prior to,
Yeah.
like, late at night, but before nighttime.
So you're saying that the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. My innocence.
Hey, by the way, Did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not. I would never. I had a cute little boy crush on her.
True.
Nina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, the one killing the other, is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
It just makes sense. She's onto it. I think we're guilty.
What a crazy way for the game to end, huh? Makoto's actually like schizophrenic.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and now Sayaka's DVD.
Yep.
That is the question, Troggers. Who grabs the middle knife to murder someone with? That is what we're trying to figure out, yes.
I think it's us.
After this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because it said there's other stuff to do. I'm not sure, though.
It did want you to talk to the ultimate programmer about
Oh,
that, those
true,
numbers.
true. It's a DVD player.
Oh,
A mono coin! I haven't gotten one in so long! There's nothing inside. Oh, do I have to go back to my room and get the one that's in the trash can? Or is it even going to be in the trash can? Again,
I can't recall where it was.
is someone going to have taken it?
Gee, I sure hope not.
True, I was about to say, weren't these doors opposite of where they were?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my nameplate on it. I was about to say, weren't we here and Sayaka was here? Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Is it even going to let me go back in? Oh yeah, well, okay.
Well, if I recall, there wasn't a trash, or the trash can is over there, but I don't think you could click on it.
I couldn't, so that's why I'm like...
I think it's in your room. Her room.
Oh, yeah, you're right, I'm crazy. She threw it away in her room, duh.
And who knows, maybe there'll be more info here.
True. Give it a little look around. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Trash.
True.
Yup, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Look at other things. Let's look around for
Bed.
Sayaka.
Nope, bed.
No, I can't let I can't let myself get depressed again. Oh, I wasn't thinking you were getting depressed, but I need to search for clues. Nothing here. There is something here. A coin.
He was close with that one, but it was in fact a bed.
Sayaka.
Drawer.
No, drawer. All that's here is a sewing kit and the organ map. No useful clues.
Please, one more time.
Please, please, please. Yes!
Bathroom.
Sayaka.
No, bathroom.
Nothing here.
More. More. I need more.
Don't. Okay.
Oh, dang it. Oh, man.
I think that's everything. Well, there's this too. But he's just gonna say, it's a monitor. Yep.
Oh, man.
Ugh. Alright, that's everything in here.
Okay. So we gotta find Chihiro and go to the AV room.
Yep, and
Don't know
I'm
where
gonna
Chihiro
go to
is.
this for Chihiro. No.
Yeah. I suppose it wouldn't hurt talking to anybody else as well.
True,
But I'll leave
I'm
that
just
to
trying to
you.
cover the main bases right now. Sayaka's room has an exclamation mark on it.
I think that just means there's evidence in there, but I think it's like the evidence we just got.
Okay. I think I have to be... Oh, no, I can... I was about to say, I think I have to... I don't... Why did it just tell me... Okay. I think I have to go down to get the downstairs map. I don't think I can scroll between them.
Not downstairs, adjacent.
Adjacent, sorry. True.
Why is she in there?
There is evidence in the AV room that I just didn't get yet. What? Where's my programmer at? Where's my...
Good question.
Okay, well. I'll try to go back to the AV room, see if I can't find anything in there real quick.
Yeah. I wonder, what will we see?
Can you like... Let's see, there was this. Monocam. Who cares about the surveillance camera right now?
He's getting feisty with
Just
you, man.
trying to figure stuff out, Makoto. It says
getting
there's evidence
testy.
in here. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... Another CG? Yup. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. No video.
He's getting closer.
She's like a baby, recognizing images. She was there, along with the friend that had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was... dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then... that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
The ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Well, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious at this point that whoever put you in here is pretty crazy. Alright, well. Let me find me my programmer GF.
Yeah.
I know Celeste was in here. Yep. You're not who I'm looking for. Already been in both those rooms. Wait, was she in the gym still? I think she was in the gym still.
Might have been.
I think that's where she was when her and the stoner. Yeah, I remember correctly. Hey, Chihiro. I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be.
Well, now what?
You doing alright, Junks? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her yeah. She's really dead. Yep. Yeah, you're doing alright.
Well,
Well, now I suppose I should talk to some people, probably.
I was gonna say you probably want to talk to people now.
So who...
You're not gonna talk to Hiro?
No.
Why not?
Who out of everyone? No. Who would be the most useful in this situation?
Hifumi.
No. Where's Byakuya? He was up here. Let's prod him first. Byakuya, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? Oh, true, Makoto, true.
No.
Such ignorance.
I'm like a child lost in the woods. You know that? A total waste of space.
What do you mean?
Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that.
Oh, good point. Well, I wasn't coming to you to ask about cleaning duty, numbnuts. It was just Makoto that was. Suppose we should go talk to Taka then.
Here we go. Time for the back and forth. He's got it.
Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is? Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then?
Count on it!
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. All right, numbnuts. Give me your key.
Before we have to go back to talk to Celeste and then talk to
Yup.
Leon.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty. As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you could open the gate in front of the trash room?
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate.
Give me that.
But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, who asked you? Get out of here. This is...
You need a key to get in the trash room. And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want?
So that when people murder someone, it makes it easier to figure out who did it. That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually,
Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
that must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring.
Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty! Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar! I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D!
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to blasphemy.
I would never get tired of 2D!
Oh my
After
god.
spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D.
He's a Voltu deer.
The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D! Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
He's true for that.
He's How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution.
Kill him!
Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
That actually is a pretty good solution. Sakura!
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to...
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet.
I'm gonna call Sakura.
I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
I'm the trash man.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming.
What?
Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please just hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... Oh!
Yeah? However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you?
That would be really funny if we got this far and then Makoto was like, yeah, I'm just here to dump all this, dumps it in, sends it, like...
True.
You fiend! You planned this all along!
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
What, bro? What? Whatever. Let's just hurry up and keep looking. This is just like Battler, where Makoto and I are going to slowly merge in understanding, and by the end of this, his voice is going to sound infinitely more just like me than what I'm doing now. Also, immediately, there's stuff on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a cuff of a shirt with blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a burnt piece of something. Who wears clothes like that?
Me.
A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Who asked you? No. Anyway, that's just as funny. Just stonewalling him.
Yeah.
Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth. And the shape, it's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, what about this, like, crack? There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like some kind of glass ball, just big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Weird.
Yeah! Is that...
Do you know what it is? It's not like a crystal ball, is it?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
It's a Dragon Ball!
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner.
A lamp? Or like a light bulb?
No, he's Japan. Different culture.
Oh.
Like fortune tellers.
Oh. So, okay, so crystal ball was right.
Yeah.
Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Well, there is a clairvoyant on campus. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did that particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be.
Sayaka.
Like she said, she's psychic. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure.
Oh no, I just thought for a minute that was Sayaka.
Oh,
No.
I see. Okay, what's in here? This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now!
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Where?
It's a pretty simple setup.
Sayaka?
You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Why not red? Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Or the person who's the culprit and wanted to get rid of... Hifumi! Do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No! You said that the last time you were here, the incinerator was off!
Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yeah, sometimes he do hit you with that.
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it! All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
We've literally proved my innocence already. It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Okay. Well. The green button turns it on and the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems, anyway. Anything else?
Nope.
There is something over here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever the trash can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. But it is hiding a coin.
I know that's right.
Okay, that seems to be everything. Alright. Well, now what? Who else is out and
Oh, I
about?
guess you might want to talk to Hiro about his crystal ball.
Oh, yeah, true. That was the direction I was pointing in. Why your crystal ball in the trash room?
Yeah, buddy. Yo.
I'm slick with
Like
it.
Derek
I'm
Zoolander.
slick. Yeah. Makoto, do the look.
Sayaka.
Sayaka. One word! Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free.
Hero, snap out of it!
Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
Ah! That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Let's put all that aside for now. So, you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you.
Yeah, that's mine for sure.
He did it. Okay.
I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
Alright, now we gotta go to the laundry room.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered Crystal Ball has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I've saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years.
Dang.
Came out to be like $1 million.
Oh my god. $1 million?
And it's pretty cheap actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
Nope. Time to put in that work.
Monocombs?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Oh boy. Okay. I got a lot of evidence,
Proper location
but
for
I
the
need to
proceedings.
put it all together.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the...
Oh, that's the class trial room.
Mm-hmm.
See you soon!
Now you'll get to the hard part of this, which is not getting all the evidence and everything, but figuring out what evidence
Piecing
is
it
used for
together.
what
Yep.
things.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No. Where I have to go.
It's just gonna...
Should I save? I should probably save, right?
Probably. And now, time for all the information to
Actually,
come out.
I'll do a new one. Why not? Why not? Alright, let's figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you!
I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Why are you looking at me like that? Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Thanks. So they really are convinced I did it, but... I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Here we go.
Alright, any words from anyone before we go down?
They'll all
Gotta
talk
say.
to you, yeah. Well, then, the time has finally come. Are you ready?
So, the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out.
What was your job?
Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
Yes.
Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? Let's get started.
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Yes.
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it.
I'm telling you, I didn't do it! Relax! I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Alright. Do I click the door? Mm-hmm. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Good idea. Are you scared?
No. Scared isn't quite right.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. Big elevator.
Mm-hmm.
The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
Nice place you got here.
I thought he was gonna say it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? The courtroom.
Yo-ho-ho! You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total shit.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up!
We did what he said and found our seats. There's no seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. What?
Crack open a cold one.
Yeah, no, I got that, yeah. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. Okay, Dillanor. A deadly class trial.
You like how they have the dead people's portraits?
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Oh, it's just gonna let me save here. Okay.
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, they're saving this one.
All right. Now you gotta set your skills. You've actually earned some.
Yeah, I did.
And you got some skill points, too.
Okay, melodious voice. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Costs 3 SP. Vocabulary. Increases bullet capacity. Effective. Okay, so my bullet time battle's looking good.
Mm-hmm.
And those are all I got.
Yep.
But my SP count went up as well, so might not have been able to do that had I not done that.
Now you can take a look over all the evidence you have if you'd like with the e-handbook. Your truth bullets.
Good collection. Evidence of a struggle. There was a struggle. The replica sword has paint stripped off of it in places. The replica sword sheath shows evidence of being scratched. That's what it was for that. That's right.
Yep.
We switched our room keys. Sayaka had originally asked for Makoto to switch rooms when someone attempted to force her way into the room, and she became frightened. The toolkit. None of the toolkits have been opened, or all the other male students, so they claim.
Yes.
The room was really clean. Not even a hair was left. Sayaka's wrist was fractured and glittery. And the hands appear to be completely clean except for the index finger of her left hand, which had some blood on it. Her dying message was 11037. It is assumed that Sayaka wrote these numbers while leaned up against the wall as she lay dying. Door frame doesn't quite fit properly. The only two people who knew were Makoto and Sayaka, which is why the doorknob is busted, because someone tried to break in. The nameplates of the doors to our rooms were switched at some point. One of the kitchen knives is missing, and Aoi saw it. Yup. The knife from the mention when she was in the dining hall. She swears that Makoto did not come to the dining hall at any point while she was there. But who did this is the question. There's apparently a trash room within the school, blocked off. Incinerator. Yup. Incinerator was in fact on after the incident, even though he said it was off when he left it last. The distance from the gate to the incinerator is roughly 30 feet. Burnt shirt piece. And the shattered crystal ball. And he left it in the laundry room, so anyone could have come along and taken it.
Okay, so that's all your evidence. Now I'll ask you, you'll get some more as the trial goes on, obviously, but who are you leaning towards with all the evidence you've gathered so far?
I don't know, man.
You got nothing out of all that?
Out of all of that? I mean... probably a guy, at the very least, because they probably had to use a tool to bust open the bathroom door. So it has to be among the males, probably, which I'm assuming is how that lead of everyone claims they didn't open it is going to play out, because someone probably did open their toolkit. I mean... Hifumi would be easy to say because he has access to the incinerator. Could also be Taka, though, because Taka knows Hifumi has access to the incinerator. Because it was not explained to everyone that cleaning duty was going to be a thing. But those are the two that it was explained to. Not really sure how the account of the DVD would play into this.
Well, I guess you'll have to just go through the trial and figure it out then. It'll become apparent over time.
Trial time! All rise.
Geets.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But
Yeah.
if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay, everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hands.
Dang.
Yes, sir.
Idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
No. Thanks for your input, Sayaka.
What's
Thanks for your
going
input,
on
Junko.
Those pictures.
I feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Did Sakura get, like, mauled by a bear?
No, she's just that strong.
What, she just got, like, tear marks on her arm?
Yeah, she tore her muscles.
She tore her muscles so hard.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
You know who
There
she
were
sounds
only
like?
15 of us to begin with.
She sounds like Kyla.
Why are there 16 seats?
Who?
Kyla, the VTuber from HoloLive.
Oh, yeah, true.
ID Gen 2.
Yeah.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Why?
Okay.
Even number.
That about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Yeah, Schroggers gets it. She's ripped, literally.
A summary.
Thanks.
Now, let the class trial begin.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is.
Oh boy.
Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
I'd be a hater.
The first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more, please?
Nah, you're good. You don't need it.
All things progressing during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates as things progress. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. Beatrice, you've prepared me for this. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute. Oh god, okay. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder.
Yes, sir.
Not the truth gun, just the truth cylinder.
No, truth
It is
cylinder.
imperative that the cylinder remain undamaged. Use the mouse to aim and fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
There we go. Get your bullets loaded. Oh, okay. It's taking it easy on you for now.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Misoto.
Yeah. 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 Wait.
Nope.
Nah,
You gotta
I missed.
wait. It's the text will be a different color.
Okay.
While she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to
No.
You gotta shoot the text.
Oh, I have to shoot the text? Nope.
Yes, buddy. Yeah.
Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened in my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone else's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. In a group of statements, words will appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? I did. I just didn't realize I had to click directly on it. That represents
Yep.
a potential hole in a... Okay.
Not just directly on it. Sometimes they'll move a little bit, so you have to predict where they're gonna be.
Fast forward the argument by holding down the control key. Rolling good luck. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Come on.
Didn't even have a chance to resist.
Boom. There you go. No, that's wrong. I object.
Thanks, Onklin.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room... With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Well, Sayaka and someone.
You tell us, Chihiro.
Yeah.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Sorry.
This is the subject of the murder weapon.
You know what it was?
This is starting to sound like a real trial.
Well, there's the knife. There's also the sword. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka.
Here we go again. Spin it around, buddy. Let's make it a little bit... Oh, man. Load more bullets in there. Ding!
It wasn't a random knife.
It was a particular knife.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could
Aoi, do you want to speak up, please?
Nah, she's chilling on that info.
I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
I was about to say, did any of them see that and not be like, oh, it's a kitchen knife? Like...
Sometimes they're gonna be like, especially right now, they're kind of tutorializing you, so they're being like, you have to just, it's almost Dora the Explorer type, you have to explain it to them.
But where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Yes, sir.
Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What proof do you need?
A lot. A lot more proof. A lot.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thank you, Kyoko.
Well,
Dang it, Kyoko.
it's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
No words needed. She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer.
Do you, though?
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Please.
You'll be fine. Oh, man.
You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying, okay? On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge is completely empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck, and have fun.
What do they call that? Bullet time?
Yeah. Always a
God dang it. Still just one
So I
bullet.
guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? And did it in secret.
I don't need to slow down.
Boom! Break! No, close. Sayaka.
Hold on. I didn't take the knife.
There, she's actually there, Makoto! There she is!
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Tina? Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Oh, so she actually has just been staying out of this because she's an airhead. Okay, got it. Oh, yeah!
She's like, I didn't think that was relevant.
Yeah.
Well, when I go get some tea from the kitchen, from the kitchen last night, and all the knives are still there, but when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Your Honor, my client said think. Oh.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But
But that doesn't completely exonerate you.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Well, that just wouldn't be very smart because there can only be one blackened, so someone's gonna die.
Girl. More importantly, why
Her ice cream! It's angry!
Angry ice cream. Hot cream. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one back.
Oh, yeah, good. Thank you, Byakuya. Thank you, Byakuya.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Yeah.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Unless they just really don't like Hifumi.
And they just didn't know about
True.
them
Me and
both.
Produce It. We're on Hifumi together. I'd stay in because I just want to see how everyone reacted afterwards.
True.
Good grief, enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Oh, thanks, Monokuma.
That's cheating.
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
That's the question, isn't it?
Hina seems the
Yeah,
obvious
Chihiro.
candidate.
Why don't you go ahead and tell
After
us?
all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Oh.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Why didn't you say that earlier? And also, that just implicates Sakura, too. That.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Thanks, Leon.
Couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
What, Aoi?
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Darn right.
I don't think that's a problem.
A boy and a girl spending the
K-
night together?
Taka.
That-
Taka.
I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
If it wasn't either of
Thanks,
you,
Taka.
then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person.
Please enlighten us.
Yeah, we're dying to know. Two people already did die to know.
You say so in the first place.
Thank you, Byakuya.
Was it Junko or Sayaka? Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka.
Ah.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Took the knife for self-defense, then got it turned on her? Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Sayaka. It had to.
These will get tougher later on.
Okay.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying that...
Well, I mean, if she took it to murder someone, it doesn't really matter now, does it? It doesn't.
And she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
True.
See? He did do it after all.
No.
Yes.
So, let's try to twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction. You possess a most terrifying
I do kind of want to see the universe where they pick him and then lose. Just to see how they all react. Damn.
Oh, here we
If
go.
I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
What strange thing?
What the hell are you talking
They
about?
cleaned the entire room.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? No, I think
Nah, you'll be alright.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you're
please
good.
enlighten
Aw,
me on
man.
what a Hangman's Gambit is. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, press the left mouse button to shoot at the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. So many mechanics. If this gauge reaches 0, you'll run out of time, and you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck, have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. It's your hair. If we can just figure out what that something is, it's anyone's hair.
Shoot it down.
Hangman's Gambit. What's this gonna look like?
I think it's like
4-letter
Gallagher, if I'm
word.
not
Yeah, it's
mistaken.
hair. It's hair. It's.
All right, well, shoot him. You gotta keep going. You gotta break it.
Oh.
Break the letter.
Well.
There you go. Those will get tougher. I feel like I can say that about this whole trial.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
So it couldn't be Makoto.
If I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Damn, I guess Sayaka was never here. Corpse in the bathroom.
True.
Isaac.
Very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Because someone rolled it all up.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
And that means
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important
What
based
is-
solely on the absence of some
This
hair?
makes me think of what's that movie? 12 Angry Men.
That prove
Yeah.
why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Spending the whole time just convincing them they got the wrong guy.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
yeah. Then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
Oh.
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
I
Why does she keep like giving you these the follow-ups? Like
Because
I'm not
she's
gonna
in love
answer
with
it.
me.
Yeah, is
The
that
killer's struggle getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke.
Monokuma file.
A 6-minute timer is crazy.
Yeah.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Mm-mm.
The doorknob? What doorknob?
You guys have doorknobs? Yeah.
Doorknob for my
Yeah.
bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass
Mhm.
the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire
She sounds so
doorknob.
sleepy, Chihiro.
This is
Yeah.
another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto.
If Chihiro's ever one of the murderers, I'm gonna be so sad. She's very quickly endeared herself to me by being shy.
So what?
Yeah.
You're saying he opened the door in his own room?
Look at Toko.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see?
Well, Kyoko, we haven't told them the part about the door being weird. We haven't told them that part.
Look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Why does she look like just a chill guy in that sprite right there?
She's really proud of herself.
She is. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more, please? From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck, and have fun.
Got it?
Alright, let's do this. Bathroom door frame.
Don't shoot the wrong one.
Oh, I have to click so it loads it.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
That's wrong. No. That's wrong.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
That is true.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Yup.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
No.
Dink. There you go.
There is no lock on a male door.
Yeah,
The
Sayaka.
reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Mm.
What are you talking about?
Door stuck.
My bathroom door.
Yes.
Please. POV Sayaka. I beg you.
I'm mad at this guy after this. Oh.
Thanks
To
for just
answer-
switching the theme up to Monokuma's for his.
To answer Dine in the chat, both of them are fine. I think I like 2 more because I like the setting and I like some of the characters a bit more.
You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
Oh, couldn't the lucky part of it be that it's proving his innocence right now?
That's not lucky at all.
You heard
The
him.
reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even
Okay.
think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The
They were
killer
being
could easily
silly.
make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced that the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other
Now, why
words,
is that?
the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was they thought it was in Sayaka's room because the sign was switched. That they didn't know. Okay, yeah, they didn't know the crime took place in my room.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to make sure I got that wording right before I clicked.
Yep.
Because they... So that means someone else must have switched the door signs.
Interesting.
Interesting.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
I don't know why, but the way she said that just made me laugh.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
I mean, perhaps Sayaka switched the signs because she supposedly was out and came back.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
Lies! You killed her!
Was someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto
That's everybody.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Okay, can we just kill him?
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
I think all of us just die.
Why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
On who?
You really think that's a good idea?
Let's go back to Taka's first idea. Everybody close their eyes and
Yeah.
a guilty person raise their hand.
For serious.
There's no one
For
who has any other
serious.
thoughts or questions.
For serious, man.
It does not matter how trivial they may seem. Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question. Oh, you. You don't look so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
True, that's not something I quite figured out.
Did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No,
Hmm.
that can't be it either.
Why can't that be it, Makoto?
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. So, why exactly can't that be it?
I'm to your left, buddy. Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. Oh god, what was it? That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Oh, what has the I'm not gonna open the door no matter what? Is it switching rooms?
I don't know.
It'll tell me before I present it. On the night of the murder, Makoto's had traded rooms. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room... Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch with her, and she became frightened. Is that gonna be it, though?
Nah, maybe.
There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... I mean, that would have to be it out of all of these, right?
Is it?
That has to be it, out of everything.
5 minutes left.
Oh, 5 minutes is a lot of time. Glittery. Wait, there was more there. There was more there. It has appeared completely clean except for the index finger on the left hand, which had blood on it. Dying message. Wrote these numbers on the wall. Apparently switched at some point. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it out of all of these.
If you're sure.
I mean, I'm not, but the evidence presents itself to that being the only answer.
Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
That's what I've been done saying.
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil, and these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Thanks.
When you write, you leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper.
Oh yeah, okay, so thanks, game. When I went to go look at the thing and the game just said, yeah, it's not important.
When I saw that,
You didn't know how to do that.
I am limited by the vehicle I have been placed inside.
And don't forget it.
Pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
So Sayaka or
Mondo's
Makoto.
angry.
Or Sayaka switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
Yes.
No?
Yes, sir.
But of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that? The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
Nah, she just wrote it because she felt like it. Didn't intend to give it to anyone, actually.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
You got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation. What young man could resist?
Bro, you're not helping yourself by saying that.
I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can you be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened. Huh?
No.
What makes you say that?
I'm with Chihiro. Explain yourself, funny woman.
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes.
Very well. Pay
I'm
attention.
gonna grab you.
Time for a little class trial. Or what are they calling these? Non-stop debates?
Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Yes.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Yes.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No.
Woohoo!
Someone switched the nameplates.
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right.
Switched?
The nameplates got switched, just like the
Switched?
rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are
Yeah.
right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one
He's
who
so
switched the
angry,
names
man.
was- well, of course it wasn't you, right?
Living in a
Makoto?
2D world, you get stuck like that sometimes. You get gotta measure your emotions carefully, otherwise you get stuck angry for 3 hours.
True. What adults used to say? Don't make a face when you're stuck like
you get
that.
stuck like that. They live in that world. That's the truth in their world. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates, Sayaka. The only other person who knew we switched rooms.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates.
Because she wanted to make sure that the person she sent the letter to would meet her in the correct room.
You can
But
also
why?
infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room, okay? Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What? Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
What? What?
We figured it out. We know who did it. whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Thanks, Taka.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka was with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. Seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Cause she had the gold, the gold on her wrist.
All
You
you
got
have
it.
to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
There's blood. There's blood.
Is that gold?
The
Dang
Ushiromi
it.
gold.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
Because she got hit with the sword right there on her wrist.
Thanks, Taka.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Don't act like you're contributing.
Then it's about time to solve this mystery.
You too. What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about. Oh, sorry. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Are you like... Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Yeah. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder to choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, so
You got
we're
it.
about to talk about... okay. Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Oh, goodness.
Yep, this is where it starts getting tough. Wait till you get 6 of them things.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
Oh, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit put that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Something doesn't add up.
If the person with the sword really did attack her first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. The replica. Not the replica, the sheath.
Grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's
She tried to fight. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had.
But then the culprit put that from her
That's the statement that I'm not sure about, but it's not a click statement.
Nope.
When the fighting broke out,
You only got 2.
and that's when the first sword-based sneak attack.
Was it with the sheath?
Why would she attack with the sword if she had the knife?
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword. Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
So, how did the sheep get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Gears turning there, buddy.
Oh yeah, no, Sayaka tried to kill them.
Means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
But that still doesn't tell me who was the person who was invited there, necessarily.
Found the kitchen knife in there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Both of her palms are completely clean.
Her stomach.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. How can you know that? Like I said before, the gold, in fact, if you
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword, there's really no way she could have picked it up. Maybe she washed her hands. Sorry.
Buddy, cool it.
Is it because you think I'm ugly?
That's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off of her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at nighttime. The water's off.
She's afraid of water.
According to
Like the Wicked
Monokuma
Witch.
file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
I see.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Okay.
Your lives are on the line right now.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. Hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheep with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheep would have to have been the one without the sword.
She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
And the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms
Was to frame you.
was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Ooh.
On me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that
I like the way she says Makoto's name.
Yeah, Makoto.
Makoto.
keeping the room swap a secret.
My women's intuition proves correct once again.
If the target
Yeah.
knew she was
I knew something was up with her. I
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know.
The old switch rooms defense.
Hard-hearted Makoto
Mhm.
is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
She was the ultimate pop sensation, a totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. star. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop.
It would have been really awkward if the person that got attacked didn't fight back and just like fled.
She planned to murder.
Just hold on. That can't be true. Because,
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Thanks. Forgot about that part.
True.
Right now, you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. There's a whole thing with the stuff in the incinerator and all that.
There's nothing left, man.
Like half of our clues haven't been used yet, man. Oh, just one.
Nope,
Dying
back to only
message.
one.
it's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Nope.
That was fast. Break.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what?
Dining.
Dying message. She wrote something on the wall. behind
Dining.
her, remember?
Man, sorry.
Dining.
Leon didn't eat before they came to the trial.
I'm
Sorry.
hungry.
He's hungry.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
She had the blood on her fingertip.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
It's got pink jelly on it.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right?
Already tried
You
that.
should know all about numbers and shit.
Already tried it, Mondo.
Yeah.
No, that's not. Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Are they letters?
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What?
No, it's just a look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and
There
more
is a
like
little bit of
one
what looks like
letter?
it's supposed to be a crossover there for an N.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there. So I assumed it was 1-1,
No.
but
So what's that supposed to be? Noel?
looking at it
You're reading it
now,
backwards.
you could also
Leon.
read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
It returns!
Who do you think you are? Claiming her mantle? Get her name out your mouth.
Get my rat's name!
So I was right and you just threw me off!
Yes.
You
It's part of the mystery.
I
You're
would have
supposed to
figured
think
it
they're
out in
numbers.
like 5 seconds!
I
Had
know.
just taken a second to think a little bit harder about it.
You're supposed to think they're numbers at first.
Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know! You're... Okay. Kyoko,
Now,
kill Leon with hammers. Kill.
everything else should start to click, all the other evidence.
Yeah. Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Now I see.
Sayaka.
Sayaka! Yeah, whose name did you write? Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn their message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear.
Like the crystal
Select
ball.
someone.
Yep.
I like that it goes up and down with their height. That's funny.
Yeah. Him? Why would he have done it?
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around,
Noel.
Yes.
it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Craziest part about this was if Sayaka was just like, yeah, I'm gonna frame a random person.
That's true.
More accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Have we fully exhausted the number theory?
A bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
She wrote it upside down. Yep.
Yep.
Up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer,
The name is Goda? Yeah, what the? Wait. I knew it.
Goda theory strikes again.
Oh, I think that's not till next game.
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. Yeah, because he tried to burn stuff. It doesn't let me scroll cleanly. I have to like, it only lets me go one at a time no matter how hard I scroll it.
Yep.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
as the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
Very pink blood.
And to dispose of the shirt
Yes.
covered in the
Needed to reduce her
blood,
microplastics.
they threw it into the incinerator.
No.
But one piece burned off.
That's how you become an idol.
The one peep!
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked.
Panic.
Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white.
The crystal ball.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
The balls.
You're right. That
Yes.
isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Tube music? They were just sending us through a damn
Wow.
tube.
Yeah.
The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How it was disposed of, where it was disposed of, when it was disposed of. Oh gosh. Okay, I actually have to think about this one for a second. You need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
I don't know. I don't have the answers pulled up, so.
How it was disposed of, I'm not sure would figure out who's responsible. Where it was disposed of. When it was disposed of.
Well, I guess the question is, how was it disposed
Yeah,
of?
how was it disposed of?
What other piece of evidence was in that room?
The glass on the floor.
Which was right in front of what?
Oh, I'm a dumbass.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize he chucked the ball to... Okay.
It's
Okay.
unreasonable. I mean, it's a 30-foot distance. How
Yep.
would anybody be able to throw that so accurately?
Yup.
Unless, of course.
Yep, you're the #1 baseball
We should
player.
be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge.
Eh?
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. There we go. I know what it's going to be this time. Oh, well, it's okay. It's just going to give me one.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
That's true.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of
No. No?
That's true.
Okay. I mean, if you consider that he could, I mean, technically he got to the incinerator.
Whoever was on cleaning.
So the only one person who...
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
That. Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
Is whoever had the trash room key.
Oh my gosh.
There absolutely was a way to get to use the incinerator without using. Yeah, I know. I just missed. The killer was able to turn on the incinerator by using. Yeah, I know. I missed. Just run it back. Run it back again.
Bullet time. Oh. Break.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash.
He's pulling the
room key.
canon pose.
But if you can't
Yes.
pass the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Not right.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell. Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it divine with it.
Divine with it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life. Through that gap in the gate? Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Oh. Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
And that's when I knew Leon is a
fairy. He does have red hair.
And wings. Little wings on his back.
Yep.
Think about it. You've never seen the back of a sprite.
It's always facing you, no matter where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Yep.
The pinpoint accuracy would need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because the killer
Not this time.
It's true. It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because... yeah, because he's the ultimate fanfic creator.
Yes, he created a fan fiction that he got it.
Yep.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Dang, he said that with vitriol.
Yes.
Leon!
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Baseball.
Mm-hmm. It's not looking so good for you, buddy.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make
Yay!
it perfectly clear. And with that,
Yay!
we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Kill him!
You want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing
new
argument is
minigame.
about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely.
This
Every
one's
case
pretty
has
simple.
one last element, the closing argument. In this phase, you'll get a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. Interesting. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at the section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Thanks. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Have you been playing the new Genshin event?
It's gonna be like that. Yup. Okay, so this is... Wow. Okay. Comes in. Should be this. Oh, I gotta go... Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh, it's Japanese, so we're going right to left. Okay, that, I was like, what is happening here? Actually, okay, no, that would be them entering, wouldn't it? So that should be here. That should be that. This. To that. She flees.
You should have more. Yeah.
I see. Okay, no, so then wait. She attacks.
Go slowly. You have 20 minutes for this.
That should be correct. She drops the knife there. Or does... No, she drops the knife. Oh, gosh. She drops the knife here, because he just hit the knife out of her hand. So here is... What goes here? This? This goes here.
There you go.
And then this goes here. She drops the knife in the bathroom. It looks like pants. Sorry, I can't. Well, where does this go then? Does this go here?
It looks like it would precede that. Because he's already got the sword out by then.
She goes. Sword's there. He grabs the sword.
Or maybe it's already... It might go there.
Is the knife falling a red herring? Because that looks exactly the same as this right here.
Sometimes some of them are. And don't forget you can right-click for the clues. Or left-click, whatever it was.
I think I have to left-click on the question marks.
Yes.
Act 2. She's in the bathroom. Not dead yet, so she shouldn't be doing that yet. Would this be when he's done this? I don't know. This shouldn't be until... Well, let's do this. Let's work backwards. That should be there. He throws that. It hits that. Balls it up. Throws that in. He's here. Where's the orb? There's the orb. He throws the orb. This is where that would go. He's cleaning the whole room up. Sayaka dead. This would be where she writes on the wall. So then that would make this... that.
Are you completely satisfied?
I believe so. Yeah, because, yeah, he breaks it like that, so that would make sense. Yep. I think so. Yeah.
The killer is you.
All right, here you go.
Take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
It was right. Right again.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Dang, so she really... she screwed herself over by telling him to take that.
Yes.
During the struggle,
Well, I guess there just would have been more framing evidence, right?
True. It was a gamble that didn't pay off.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Dun dun.
The killer forced the door open,
Law and Order.
took the kitchen knife,
Yes.
and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all
I wonder if that puzzle would have been more difficult in the original Japanese.
Probably. Because it's not only Japanese, it's upside down Japanese.
If it even would have been Japanese, it might have
True,
been left
they
in
might,
English.
yeah, they might have left it in English, which would have made
I
it
don't
much
know.
harder.
Yeah.
And would have easily made someone be like numbers because they use the Arabic numerals. So yeah, if a Japanese person easily would be like, oh yeah, numbers.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make
Because
sure
he had orange hair.
I was about to say the one thing that I thought might not have been weird about this, or might have been weird about this, is I wasn't sure if the gaps were large enough for him to chuck something through, but they do look to be.
Just enough for the ultimate baseball star.
Yep.
But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person,
And I guess that even if he had, like, missed and hit the gate, he probably could have just picked it up again.
take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left, but there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Dang!
Yep.
Ba-boom!
He gets 5 big booms.
Complete!
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Oh, yes, I object. Of course I do. I object, I object, I object. All of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit.
Say it in red.
Bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
I won't acknowledge it unless you say it in red.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
The tools?
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence? First bullet time battle is okay.
Bullet time battle, baby. Those are always fun.
Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB-BTW.
The LFI on the BHB.
Yep. During the BTB, you will want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Oh, it's a rhythm game.
Yep.
Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across and reach the center. Why was there the dot 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 there? Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Yeah, they seem to have a lot more health than I do.
Yep.
Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Thanks. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But, just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck, have fun.
So yeah, I think it's, if I remember, it's a series of left click, right click, or whichever it was, the aim and shoot.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been? Dang.
Yes, Leon.
Dang. Episode
Let us
1
know how you
Batman
feel.
Maxing. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out.
Here we go.
The moment of truth. Oh gosh.
Where's your proof?
Huh?
You gotta click. You gotta lock onto him.
In what way? It's not letting me move.
You don't move. It's right click to lock on, left
I
click to
see.
slash.
Okay. Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
Alright, get ready.
Where's your proof?
Oh, I just have to click. Okay.
Yep. Now wait till the future when they give you multiple truth bullets for that.
Ooh.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove
A
them.
mouse tool.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
The toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use? Their very own toolkit.
Stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid! Huh? If you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stew.
Stew indeed.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Dang.
Yes, Duke Gauntlet, I know that's right.
Dang. All right.
Yay!
76 coins!
I thought that's how you got them.
Holy moly, I'm rich!
We're rich.
We're rich! I got 2 achievements for that. Cleared a class trial without having to retry a single time. And something else, I didn't quite catch that. Wait, what was it?
It was probably just like the first class trial clear.
Cleared a class trial without using your concentration a single time.
Oh, there
Not
you
from
go.
concentrate is what that one's called, and then the other one's called what's a mistrial. I feel like you should get that one for free on the first one, shouldn't you? Because there were well, I suppose I didn't go down to like 0 and fail. I did mess up a couple things, but I didn't actually lose. So.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Actually, let's consider other options.
You all have a
Have we fully exhausted the number?
The number theory, yeah.
your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for
You get
something
punished
so
if you don't vote for
minor,
someone.
right?
It's all got to be in consensus, right? So if they're not, then
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
yeah, I wonder.
Monokuma vote! Guilty!
Woohoo! Look at all those mono
That's the
coins.
coins I got. That's the.
Yeah. All right, you ready for this? Oh.
Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka.
Man, that really is unfortunate because he did not go there with that being his intent.
No, but he definitely could have quit.
He
could've
could have
stopped
quit,
at any
true.
time.
He could have, yup.
Was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Bro's been in this state for the past 5 minutes. Hold on a second. Leon. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Okay, he's just gonna say it for me. It was kill or be killed.
So that's why.
I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound up like this.
It was just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. Here for me. The decision was made, or the decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. What? Because if what we came up with, because he doesn't want. Oh, my precious Sayaka, she tried to kill someone.
Sayaka.
Because
Nope.
if what we came up
Guilty.
with is really the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. Okay, at least it's not the. I'll take it if it was that, not the line of, oh, I couldn't believe she would try to kill someone. But yeah, no, that is kind of upsetting. But
A little freaked out.
even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. Yes, you can. Yes,
She wanted to get out.
you can. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends.
Hero's kind of just taking that in stride, huh?
Yeah, no, he's fine. To have to see something like that happen to them? And Sayaka?
Oh, I did whatever it took to reach that dream.
She's dead. I'm not used to voicing dead people.
I mean it.
Actually, I should be.
Yeah,
Kenzo.
no, we technically, yeah, we should be.
Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
We just don't think of them that way in Umineko.
Hmm.
And that's why, Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said...
What?
Please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
I called it! Take the fall for me. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Hey, we got the ultimate clairvoyant. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
What did you say? Do it! Do it! Hit him, Makoto! Die! Right now!
I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right?
And that makes him horny.
Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it! Everything! It's all your fault! Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. Yeah! In the game right here. But...
That's enough.
No! Kyoko! As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it!
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
That is what he said.
Execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice! I had to kill her!
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then, you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
She said the thing.
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to... Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No! That's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him!
That's really funny of a screenshot. This picture of this bear. The one to blame is him!
The one to blame is him!
So what?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened! To Sayaka or Leon! We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind!
Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up!
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
Kill that teenager!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it. For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star!
I don't like him saying
Woohoo!
that.
Let's see it. I'm so excited.
3D! Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment.
This is the heart and soul of Danganronpa right here.
Why is his hand so detailed? Dang.
Yep. Just you wait.
Oh, God.
I love the punishments.
But I didn't quite catch that.
The 1,000 blows. Ready?
Sorry, Fumi made me laugh.
That's the fate of the ultimate baseball star.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! Oh, what's going on?
No, this was explicitly explained. I don't think we need to ask that question.
I can't take it.
I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this?
Well, just don't kill each other. And then no, you don't have to. And then
I just can't take it.
Well, hey, if you don't like it... all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear! So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
Mondo, we've been through this.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What do you mean by that? What does this mean? What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Anyway, let's get to the black.
When you say
That was like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
when you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
I was thinking about that too. Who is everyone?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. After all that, honestly, in my opinion, you kinda gotta be crazy to be the next person to be like, okay, I'm gonna try to kill someone now. Like, after everything that just happened. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out. I thought you were a dumbass. I told you before the class trial started.
Man, that was burn-coded, me doing that. I did that a lot with her and Umineko, too. I inserted the little comments.
Yep.
You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? Because she tried to point out that it was Leon that did it, so that you could get out of it. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
so...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this.
Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? That's... I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
She's even creepy like Burn.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well... Yeah. I'm psychic.
What?
Huh?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. That was cute.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
How many are left? Ding, ding, ding.
We lost 3.
In one chapter.
Oh, to be continued. I got him to spare bat!
Yes!
I will save my data. 1 is the loneliest number. That's the achievement I got for finishing chapter 1.
There you go.
Alright, well, this is definitely a good place to save it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Before we get into more stuff.
I just saved, but yeah.
So yeah,
right.
That was the first class trial.
A little stressful at moments, but not too much. But also, I think that's just because it was the first one. I'm sure I will be infinitely more stressed when it's not hand-holding me as much.
Definitely, and that's the point.
Yep.
Feels like you're really there trying to solve the mystery with a bunch of ignorant people like Hifumi.
Hi, Celeste.
Ah. So Leon was the blackened, and Sayaka was the victim.
Yeah. Yeah.
But who's next?
I don't know. Again, like I said, if I lived through all that and I was just one of the people that like was in the trial and we figured it out, I would immediately be like, okay, I'll live here forever. I'm resigned. I'm good.
You're done.
Yep. Especially after seeing how he got killed for it. No, I would be like, nope, I'm out. I'm not having them create some elaborate saw trap that, like, what would they even do for me? What would be my thing? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's chapter 1.
That is chapter 1. 11037.
Yes, sir. I know that's right.
I know that's
11,037.
Also known as Leon.
Yeah, we fully exhausted the numbers theory.
POV, us in the... I'm calling it right now. One of us is going to say that in, like, the last trial.
Yeah, true.
Have we fully exhausted the numbers theory yet? Have we?
We should go back to that one.
Yeah.
I think that's got some real ground on it.
Somehow the numbers theory is real, but it still comes out to being Leon, so...
Yes!
We got the wrong equation with the right answer, actually.
Yep.
Alright, well... What's happening for the rest of the week, Pertusa?
Alright. This time, Tuesday, for real, there will be Fallout New Vegas. Last time there wasn't because I got busy. I got very tired.
For real this time.
Yes. Wednesday podcast episode where we talk more about Umineko. We build D&D builds for different Umineko characters, so stay tuned for that. Yep. Thursday, more Danganronpa. And depending on if I have time this week, plans are to have a video out by Friday. If not this Friday, then the next Friday.
That should be a pretty good one, too.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I suppose that's it. For those of you who are just tuning into Dangan, we'll have to see you all next time. on Thursday.
Yeah.
See you around.